long story short, I was chilling at my homegirl house, and I basically fell off with Tripping them and his bitch like a week ago, and I just stopped fucking with them. So I was chilling at my homegirl house, and his friend CJ knows my homegirl through me and hit her up to come chill at the house. Now, I was with her at her crib, so when his friend came to come pick her up, I was with her. So we all went to the house together. Right when I walk in the house, CJ come and is like, man, get this bitch the fuck out immediately, because we already had beef because I wasn't fucking with him. So then Trippie runs down the stairs with his bitch right on his side like a little lost-ass dog, gonna come, what the fuck's going on, knowing I beat the fuck out of her, and I'm yelling at her, put my fingers in her face. So Trippie come and gonna fucking pistol whip me in the back of my head, and I fall on the fucking front of the fucking door just because, so I won't hit his bitch. Just trying to protect his bitch and be Captain Save-A-Hoe. Your bitch is still gonna get her ass beat.
I guess he's a rapper who's now in custody, but his, I guess, entourage that's over here.
Check it out now. Damn, bruh, not like this. I mean, when I heard your big 1400, you know the fuck going on. Talking about toe to po. You talk down, we gonna let that shit go. Let it blow. I thought that was rhymes. I ain't know shit was really getting real in the streets, but of course, I ain't gonna lie, man. Listen, hey, Trippie Red from Cannon, that nigga do get that shit popping out of there, okay? However, this is what I gotta say, man. If you don't know, man, Trippie Red right now is locked up in the Fulton County Jail, and unfortunately, he's locked up for something that he actually even clowned XXXTentacion for, which is beating women. Okay, now these are allegations. I just gotta highlight and pinpoint that. However, I gotta report it because he's actually in police custody. Now, a woman, and you guys just heard her, she's alleging that he, and that's Trippie Red, pistol whipped her, and the police came and they obviously found enough evidence and they locked him up. Now, this woman not only talked to the police, she's very vocal and she's trying to speak out against him. She reached out to me, she sent me that video exclusively, and she's very cooperative, trying to let me know what the fuck went on her side, okay? Now, I'm going to try to get some pictures of bruises because I'm not going to lie, bruh. She was fixing her hair the entire video, and again, I want to treat her like a victim, but I need to see a bruise, okay? I'm sorry. Again, I know this is a very tricky situation, but I didn't see where I could see physical damage, but I'm not doubting her because, again, Trippie's locked up. However, I'm going to rephrase what she said. She basically said she had some issues with Trippie Red, and I'm always a little cautious of listening to people who already had issues with someone, then they happen to be around each other because you already have your side where you don't like the other person. But she says her and Trippie fell out, but then a mutual friend, OVO CJ, invited her to a place that Trippie was at, and then her and Trippie's girl got into it, and when she was about to fight Trippie's girl, she says Trippie intervened and pistol whipped her. Now, I want to make it very clear because Trippie is currently on probation. Okay, and he's locked up now, which means his probation hearing and the judge will be speaking about this case. This is a very serious issue. I'm also going to treat this woman as a victim because I'm hoping she's a victim and she's not a fraud. If she's a fraud, she puts everybody who claims domestic violence or who claims a man hit them in a very bad position, because that's when people start looking at women and say, are y'all telling the truth or not? I don't care about this woman's past currently. I'm going to only focus on the situation. Again, Trippie Red is locked up, which means if she's claiming he pistol whipped her, I could imagine the cops must have found a gun. Now, he wasn't charged with a gun charge. Maybe somebody else was charged with a gun charge. Or perhaps there was no gun charge for him to be charged with because it's a legal gun. Regardless, this is a very big deal. The XXL freshman list is coming up quite soon. Trippie Red's on it. They kept Youngboy off the list because he allegedly assaulted his girl. They got in shit for putting X on the list because he allegedly assaulted his girl. They kept Famous Dex off the list because he allegedly assaulted his girl. So Trippie being on it now, and it's coming out that he may have assaulted a woman, big fucking problem. I'm hoping these things aren't true because I could tell you, and this is where I could interject my personal experience, talking to Trippie Red on a personal basis, he has always condemned beating, hitting, being abusive, or doing anything that would be sexually misconduct, okay, with women. He's never been someone that's condoned that in a personal conversation to me. So this is shocking. However, I'm not saying I completely know him. I'm just saying from what he represented himself to me, this is the opposite. We will get more information. We will see when he bonds out and this and the third. But this is incredibly unfortunate, and I do pray that these things aren't true, because if they are, he's fucked in more ways than one. Probation-wise, he's fucked. Also, he'll be fucked for opportunities, because he's been one of the guys who's been clean cut, okay? Other than this Daniel Bergoli, rumor or whatever, he's been out of all of this shit. But this arrest changes all of that. I will keep you guys updated. Make sure you guys hit the subscription button. You got to also hit the notification bell. If you want to get all my videos, I will keep you guys updated. And I will follow up with this young woman to see what she's alleging that Trippie did. By the way, I will also speak to Trippie as soon as I can, whenever I can, to hear his side, if he can speak on it, because I do know, at least for him now, it's a legal situation. And his lawyers might say nothing, which would be smart. Get a comment, box, you guys like them, subscribe to Academics. Very sad story, man.